The topic of our presentation is the Dunning-Kruger Effect, means that understanding the psychology of overconfidence and underconfidence. So here we are unraveling the complexities of self-perception. Today we embark on a journey into that world of human cognition because that topic relates to human cognition that come under the category of the human cognition. So before going deep into that presentation, I have a question for you. That have you ever wondered that why some people they seem overly confident while others doubt their own abilities? So, as today we gently navigate nuances of Dunning-Kruger effect, we will shedding the light on both overconfidence and underestimation and how they shape our perceptions, like ourselves, perception of ourselves and others. Start by understanding the essence of the Dunning-Kruger effect. So, as I discussed earlier, that it's a cognitive bias that manifests when individuals with low ability they tend to overestimate their skills, while those with high ability they may underestimate. So let's break down this phenomena in critical criteria, that is lack of skill and the lack of awareness. First criterion, a lack of skill, refer to individuals who aren't proficient in particular area yet believe they are. If we take example, think of novice driver who just got their license. Despite lacking experience, they might feel that they are the best driver on the road because they haven't faced that complex driving situation yet. So, and the second criterion that is of the lack of awareness. Lack of awareness pertains to individuals who are highly skilled but fail to organize their competence. Consider someone who has been studying a language for years. They might underestimate their fluency level because they compare themselves to native speakers rather than acknowledging their own progress. The origin of that, if I talk about the origin of that Dunning-Kruger effect, that was first coined by psychologists Dunning and Kruger. These are the two people who identified this phenomena through a series of experiments. What they discovered that was fascinating, the individuals with low competence in specific area, they often lack the metacognitive ability to recognize their own competence. In simpler terms, if I say that they found those people who aren't very good at something, often, but they don't realize that they are not very good at it. Mm, Briefly, I will say that cognitive bias is like a mental shortcut our brain takes, sometimes leading us astray, leading us aside from that logical thinking. The Dunning-Kruger effect is just one example of these biases, showing how we can misjudge our own abilities, but not alone in this game. Think of confirmation bias, where we cherry pick information that fits our existing beliefs, and illusory superiority, where we think that we are better than we really are. These biases, these mess with our heads, distorting how we see the world and make decisions. Oh, and by recognizing and understanding them, we can start to see through the fog, through the smoke, and make choices that are more grounded in reality. Um, and going deep into that topic, trigger effect is just one of the cognitive bias that influence that how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. It's a part of broader landscape that includes other biases like confirmation bias, illusory superiority. What is confirmation bias? Bias, it is the tendency to search for, to interpret, and remember information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs or hypotheses. This can lead to a narrow-minded approach to decision making where we only seek out evidence that supports what we really think, what we already think, while ignoring or discounting evidence that contradicts it. And what is illusory superiority? Illusory superiority, on the other hand, is the tendency for individuals to overestimate their own ability or quality in relation with others. Got it? Like cognitive bias is making the influence that you are best, you are you are better than other. no, you are better than what really is. Okay, like it is overestimation. And confirmation bias is a thing that you interpret, you remember, you interpret yourself that you are the one. You don't only overestimate yourself, but you underestimate others. We think it's a belief that we are better than average in various domains, such as intelligence, effectiveness, or driving skills. This bias can lead to a sense of unwarranted confidence and an underestimation of other abilities. The Dunning-Kruger effect isn't just a curious quirk of the human psychology, it has a real-world implication across different fields like education, business, politics. So if I give you an example, picture this in your mind that overconfident leaders, they make decisions without fully understanding the consequences, and the employees they underperforming because they think that they are better than actually they are, or politicians they're refusing to listen to feedback because they believe that they are always right. Understanding the Dunning-Kruger effect is crucial because it helps us recognize that what we might be falling into this trap and allow us to take steps to mitigate its negative impact. Mitigation strategies. There are the ways to combat the Dunning-Kruger effect and its influence on our thinking. Our strategy is to encourage self-reflection. The one strategy is to encourage self-reflection, where we take a step back and honestly assess our own abilities and knowledge. Seeking diverse perspective is another helpful tactic because it exposes us to different viewpoints. It helps us to recognize the limit of our understanding. Additionally, fostering a culture of constructive feedback, it allows us to receive input from others. It helps us see that where we might be falling short. By promoting humility and self-awareness, both on an individual and collective level, we can effectively counteract the Dunning-Kruger effect and strive for more accurate perception of ourselves and the world around us. In summary, I will say that the Dunning-Kruger effect provides valuable insights into intricacies of the human cognition and the hurdles we face in accurately assessing ourselves, because it underscores the importance of recognizing and addressing overconfidence not only for our personal and professional development but also for making sound decisions and nurturing a more enlightened society. And by embracing humility, seeking constructive feedback, and continually refining our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, the people around us, we can strive for the great clarity, wisdom, and collective progress. Thank you.